Hello, everyone. Welcome to Millie Chine TV. I know this may be a little different. This light may be a little different. Hold on, let me see. Oh, that's not making a difference. That's not going to be good. Um, well, I hope everything is coming through well. I hope you all can hear me. I want to thank you for being here. Today, the face is Fenty. The glosses is Fussy. I had to find that. The hair is Somber. And Millie Chan Hot Topic Shirts. So, can everybody hear me? Yeah, I see you. Okay. Everybody can hear me. All right. So we're gonna get started. How's everybody this morning? Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. I hope you're having a great Tuesday. And I want to thank you for being so flexible. Hello, Britt. I want to thank you all for being so flexible because I've been traveling and things are going to switch up just a little bit, but I'm going to definitely keep you abreast of it so that we can know how we go forward because we definitely have to have our hot topics. So we're going to do um, just some hot topics, right, before we get going. First thing I want to talk about is, well, let's talk about this. Let's talk about Messy Monday. Did everybody get a chance to see that yesterday? Because I was really like annoyed by the dentist, right? It's not hard to get a person's name correct. You know, the reason I just found it so disrespectful. Hey, Caleb. I just found it so disrespectful that the dentist kept calling her Shakita, like the banana. I thought that was so horrible. And Carlos was extremely embarrassed, right? Because the thing is, people like the dentist, even though she is a dentist, she is ignorant. And she showed that. Like, she knew what that woman's name was. That was horrible that she kept calling her that. She kept saying it. Now, although behind her mispronouncing her name, she was right. Shanita should definitely be a friend to the show often, right? Because I'm not gonna get into that. We're gonna talk about that later. We're gonna talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville in a minute. But yes, that was disrespectful. Now, another thing, Messy Monday. Hold on, just a second, because I got it right here. I forgot to bring it with me. Okay, I took notes. Okay, so on the first note, and shout out to Estet Noir. This was in my gift bag from the Wellness Noir. Thank you, Estet. Um, Carlos said it was his favorite episode. Carlos saying that this was his favorite episode said a lot. A lot was said. A lot was said in that moment, right? Because if this was his favorite episode, and to me, I don't know how you feel, but to me, it was the worst and the messiest episode I've ever seen on anything. The fact that, and I've been trying to load up Shanita's video. I may have to play it. I played it in Hot Topics today. I may have to play it here. But the fact that um, those girls complained the entire time, that was horrible. That was so horrible. Um, Yo, did y'all hear what the dentist was saying? She said that Ken was with someone for 10 years and the girl found him at Trisha's house because he did not turn his GPS off of his phone off and Trish let the girl in the house. Did y'all hear that? On top of all of that, we have come to find that Trish, Ken, and Marquez has had a little scheme running. But the way the scheme has messed up is as Marquez has gone too far and messed up the thing. She messaged it. I posted it. I don't know where I posted it, but I posted it that she responded back to someone in her inbox. Trish did, talking about how uh talking about how she was making Marquez look. Trish was like, we were on the same thing. We had the bases down. He just was doing too much. He started doing weird stuff. We were trying to get the bag. Now you can't hear from Trish. You can't hear from Ken. You can't hear from Marquez. Because Marquez been eating up the airwaves. But now that it's out that these three had a scheme to get a bag, they like, are they really married? Was that a true thing? I don't even know if that's the truth. Hello, Riri. Hello, Candy. Hello, Angie. Hello, Love Key. Y'all just getting here. That is crazy. She said, I don't know what to believe when it comes to those three. They are even. Yeah, that's okay. Yes. Yes. But when she said that Ken, I didn't hear Ken say that he got caught over there. I didn't hear him say that. But Carlos, he seconded the emotion. Then now I did say this. I agree with the dentist about Mel telling Nell uh okay, when she said that she felt like Martell told Mel to talk to Nell to learn how to deal with the infidelity because Chris has cheated on Nell before. I believe that. I believe because the dentist was saying that they all like Mel could have talked to anybody. She didn't have to talk to Nell. She could have talked to anybody. But I agree with that. I think that was because Martell's friends with Chris and knowing what Chris had done, he just sent Mel on over there to talk to Nell so she can figure out how to live with him cheating on her. Good morning, everybody. I don't know. I just feel because she was like they were friends, right? And because Chris was cheating, then Martell figured that if Mel talks to Mel, she can understand how it goes. That's what I got from it. Um, wait a minute. Softer than he asked for a girl. 'Cause I didn't. So then Carlos asked the dentist, will the girls give Sonny a chance? And the girls meaning Kimmy, Tisha, Stormy, and Trisha. Why would Sonny worry about those four? Okay, let's just take Trisha on out. Non-factor. Trisha can go today and it won't make a difference. Okay. Uh, Stormy. Stormy says she's leaving. Won't make a difference. It doesn't make a difference what Stormy thinks. Stormy doesn't even know Sonny. So we really don't care what she thinks. Tisha and what you call Tisha is only holding on to this because this gives her relevancy on the show. To have this little stress with Mel and Sonny against with her and Destiny on this side, that gives her something to do, something to talk about, a reason to speak. I think he's a part of all of it, Riri. All of it. Right? But I just wonder, do they sit back and watch themselves and see how they show up on television? It is horrible. Um, Let me see. When the dentist said you got to respect Mel's side, she's right, and there's nothing they can do to be friends with Mel. There is absolutely. Wait a minute. What did Brie say? When I look back at Ken's interview, it's starting to sound too good to be true. We're gonna talk about that. Like, I agree with the dentist on this point. I don't have to just 100% be with that person to agree with them. When you're right, you're right. There is no way that Mel is going to be friends with these girls. There's no way. She mentioned it when she was talking to Sunny a couple of episodes back when she said that they're still friends with her ex. They're still friends with Martell. Laughing, talking, inviting him over and all that kind of stuff. She can't 100% just be friends with him. That is insane. Speaking of Martell, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Virgo. Speaking of Martell, let me put this up here. I want to see what y'all got to say about this. I really want to see what y'all have to say. What in the shiny military men's warehouse is going on right here? What is happening? Glenn and Martell. I think the caption is when some real ones link up. Yeah. Yeah. Yo. Okay, let's do it. Let's do what we need to do to get past the suits. What is Oh my gosh. When someone sent me this, I was like, I have got to figure out how to get this picture up here for Hot Topics today because I cannot not have this photo up here. Martell has one of those Bishop Eddie Laws. Hello, everybody who's coming in. I'm sorry. Yes, Candy. Oh my God. Yeah, it's just, and he has no socks on. He looks like, is that a minister collar? Is that what that is? What is that? What is that around his neck? Flojo, what do you think it is? Oh, Eddie did catch that strike. And then Glenn got a whole a turtleneck on in August. Girl, not a dog. Wait, hold up. I can't. I cannot. Oh, not a dog. Let me take this down because y'all out of control. Let me remove this because we got to keep going. Hey, honey green. But how in the world would Mel really ever be friends with Tisha and Kimmy after this? The reason this girl trip is horrible is because they're not friends. And I'm not saying all women that are girls get along like that, but it's not going to be that bad. It's not going to be that bad. Um, she said she hopes that Mel gets new friends because Mel is sick of those girls. Those girls are sick of Mel. They don't like her. She doesn't like them. Um, Carlos will never change this because that is the truth. That is the honest to truth. That's the honest to God truth. Carlos will never ever change this because if he felt like this episode was his favorite episode or the best episode, and the dentist was like, "Why? Because it's messy." He's never going to change this. Never, because it's insane. Lauren and Shanita over there are just people that seem to have common knowledge and common sense on a daily basis. And then you got Tisha complaining when she steps foot in St. Thomas. Nail 3 sheets to the wind. And Kimmy ready to come just just complain about anything. Hello, everyone who's coming in. I think Carlos loves Mel being accused of bringing someone to. Yeah, yeah. I think it's crazy. Yeah, 100%, Carol. You know she's not my favorite, and I can't call her by that name. But I'll put this up here. I'll put this up here because you're right. They are not her friends. And when she told Carlos that they need to just take those people out, bring Shanita on, and let Mel be the executive producer over there and have a show, he could not handle that. His face could not handle that because that was correct. That's exactly what should happen, right? I got another clip I want to show you. I'm finished Messy Monday. Let me see what else is on the back. Hold on one second. While we were living in Marriage Huntsville, because I'm hoping that we have a little company. It won't be free, but I'm hoping it'll be another awesome blogger. But just holding on to Huntsville girls trip for getting. We're gonna do other stuff. So speaking of friends of Mel, so her old friend Destiny, Lord bless her soul. Um, I don't know what to say about Destiny. Um, I think she feels like at this point in her life, as far as her doing whatever it is she's doing, she needs to try to like she's seen how it works out for Stormy, although Stormy had Kyle, and she has seen Mel come up on TikTok. Mel has much success. She's learning it. She's figuring it out. She's doing great at it. So now she has these candles and this body spray that she needs to put out here. So now she's doing that. I'm going to play you this from last night, her live on TikTok. Let's go.
That too. Um, Big
Oh,
Detroit because that's my hometown. I really love this spray. Y'all probably have seen it. Let me see if I have any in here. So yeah, this is the small. Well, actually, this is the room spray that's coming as well. This is Big D Energy. I know people are like, "What does the name mean?" Make it mean what you want to make it mean. For me,
okay, let me just stop it right there. I was listening to this and he was in here. He said, "Hey Tay, what's going on?" He was like, "What did she say? Big what?" Like even a man. Like, how do you tell your man to get your big D spray? That is crazy. Let's keep going.
is Big Destiny, Big Day, Big. If you want it to be that too, Big Detroit.
Big day. Big day energy. Have you ever heard of anything like that before in your life? Big day energy. But it's for big destiny. Let me let her finish talking. Hold on, let me go back. I'm gonna let her finish.
I know people are like, what does the name mean? Make it mean what you want to make it mean. For me, it's Big Destiny, Big Day, Big, if you want it to be that too. Um, Big Detroit, because that's my hometown. But I really love this spray. This body mist, the room mist smells amazing as well. And I have candles and body butter. I had a launch party last week and, I kind of launched it locally here in Huntsville. And I will be adding this to the website and I'll be talking more about it. This is the Big D Energy Room Spray. We have the Big D Energy Body Mist that is on this live. And I think I am doing a live giveaway. I don't really know what I'm doing.
Okay. All right. One thing for sure is when you have a product. Now, this is not me talking about Destiny. This is me just observation. First of all, Destiny is not confident about whatever she's doing. Because for you to just be holding it back like this and putting it up and then holding it back, no, ma'am. This needs to be front and center. This is what I'm doing. This is this. Let me show you how this works. You're never not going to see this. I'm never going to pick it up from under here. It's going to be right here. And then with how she's talking, it's like she's just in a counseling session. She's not sure of herself, right? At this point, we could go on Stormy's page and Mel's page and try to figure out how to do this. She is not even like, it doesn't make me want to buy it, let alone the name. The name, no. The name is a no for me. Hold on.
But if I figure more about it, this is the Big D Energy Room Spray. We have the Big D Energy Body Mist that is on this live. And I think I am doing a live giveaway. I don't really know what I'm doing. But if I figured out. But that is Big D to
So she didn't know, like, she didn't know if it was going to be live. She didn't know if the products were going to be like, I don't know if she knows they're in the TikTok shop. Like, how do you not know about your product? You understand what I'm saying? Like, how do you not know about your product? Girl, Sassy KK said, who is that blonde woman? That would be Destiny. That would be Destiny. So, let me see what we got next. I just, what are y'all thinking about Destiny next week? Destiny is coming on next week, so she can tell me. We'll talk about the trailer. Destiny is coming on next week, so she can talk to Mel about her never, ever, ever, ever being in a relationship or any kind of ship with Martell. Um, she's gonna feel a certain way about Nell asking Sunny about her IVF journey. She's going to let the group know about that. And then we saw where she is speaking to Mel and saying how Mel spoke to Big Ari daily and was talking to her about respectful cheating. I don't believe that. I'm sorry. I just cannot believe that Mel would really be listening to Big Ari and Martell about respectfully cheating. She has, Mel got 99,000 kids by Martell. She needed their father at home. She didn't need him at home part time when he wanted to be. She needed the daddy at home. I just can't believe I could, unless Mel came and told me that herself. There's no way I could believe that. And even if she came and told me that, I would have so many questions for her. So many questions. Oh my goodness. I don't think she. I don't know. I don't know. But listen, we have one of my favorite bloggers, right? I know is coming up. She's coming up, and we're going to talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville. We are definitely going to talk about that. I listened to her live, and I needed her to come up here. So here we go. Welcome to the stage. Color Me Entertained. Is your mic? Unmute yourself. You're muted.
Hey,
Hey, hello.
what's up, y'all? Y'all
Let
good?
me tell.
I hope so.
I love it. Let me tell you why. Let me. I had a like a little agenda, right? And I wanted you to come up selfishly because I absolutely adore you. But I listened to your breakdown of this past episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville. And I really couldn't talk about it because everything you said is what I had to say. And I was like, she's gonna be like, really trying to listen to it took everything I had
No,
to say. So I wanted to discuss with you. Like, it was one part of that conversation you had when, because let's talk about Tisha, because somebody said in here they wanted me to talk like Tisha. I don't know that I talk like Tisha, but like when
I've been
she's
told that. I've been told that I sound like Tisha too.
no, but it's like, which I guess which which one talking about text messages. I, I don't know, but
I think I don't know.
here's
I would have messed up with that one.
this is my favorite. This is the thing that you said that I was. This is what made me message you when you were talking about it today. When I listened to you today, and you said that when you played when Tisha was like, Mel knew about the text messages, she knew this, that, and the third. And then you played it when she was telling Kimmy, like she don't care, just be my friend, just be there for me. And it's like
Yeah,
she just doesn't get it.
she don't.
And Shanita was sitting there giving her full life, and Tisha did not get it. The
That baby
fact
had
that
an
she said I
alibi.
didn't say that, the fact that she said I didn't say that was wild to me.
I know that some
That was
people be
wild.
like, I think Tisha just be playing dumb. Now listen, I may give her about
Mm-mm,
10% of that plan, but everything else,
mm-mm.
like I said, that baby potato, it ain't baked all the way. But that is little spud in full flesh. Okay.
Why is why is she why are they okay? I feel like this is never going to be good because they don't like each other. I think we all know that, right? I think we all know that the girls don't like Mel and Mel don't like the girls, and Shanita and Lauren are Mel's friends, and that is why that works so well. So the fact that Kimmy and Tisha were complaining from the moment they stepped into St. Thomas is crazy. It's
It's
crazy
insane.
to me. St. Thomas, I don't care if I never liked you. If we're in St. Thomas, I have nothing to talk to you about, but do you want to go to the sand or we getting pina coladas today? We can deal with all this other stuff when we get back to the house.
Mm,
Why are you mad? Why are you mad? Let
because they
me,
felt like they had seniority.
but you don't
That
even like her.
they don't care.
You don't even like, you don't even like her. They don't even like
They
Mel.
they don't care. They
I,
felt like they had
I,
seniority. They've been here since day one. So they felt like they should have got the better rooms by themselves, which is crazy because y'all brought a plus one. Go to
and
bed.
nobody brought a plus one. Nobody has said they were going to do a plus one. Tisha was the first one. Can I be? And here's the thing: at that moment when Mel gave Tisha that bottle, Tisha already knew the fact that Destiny wasn't there. In a split second, how in 30 seconds you got a plus one? In 30 seconds, you already know who you want to come. You already know what you're
She
trying to do.
already knew. And when she could have said that, when she asked, can I bring a plus one? Why you playing, girl?
Yes. Now, what are you thinking about this test message? You know,
Test me. Well, she said,
what do you think?
Mel, stop playing. Don't do that, Mel. I test you. I would have been like, why you testing me? And she would be like, huh? I was like, why you
Right.
testing me? She's like, I'm not saying testing. What you saying then? What are you saying? I don't know about her because you knew what you was doing. And then you can't even
You
spell her
knew.
name. You couldn't read your name on the card, and you can't spell hers. But you got 3 degrees. I'm telling you, those degrees had to have came out of a Walmart picture frame. Because what school did you
Look,
get them from, ma'am?
Flojo is 100% correct. Shanita went all over her head, like just to like with the word, because you remember she said she told Kimmy, "I don't care about what you give me. It's your actions. Your actions is what matter." Now Shanita is sitting here talking about her actions, and she can't even catch it.
No. She couldn't have caught it if she placed it in her hand. She wasn't going to get it. And I
I
really want to know
really,
because
I,
I know Mel said that it's a scene coming up with her and Tisha talking about it. But the
mhm.
same way in Houston, when she told Miss Nell that I would have appreciated if you would have had gave me a conversation, been like, "Well, your cousin, blah 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 blah." You didn't do that for Mel. You sent a text.
No,
That's all you did. When you could have said who you were bringing from jump, it was all a plan.
It was all a plan. It was all a plan. And see, then when Sonny came, and poor Sonny, like I know how people feel about Sonny, but I'm talking about just showing up in a very elementary aspect. You know, as soon as she showed, because somebody was in my comments said, I wouldn't speak to her either if she dirty. Like Sonny didn't do any. She didn't take a married man. She didn't take a man
Right.
that's married. She didn't take a man who was in a relationship because clearly Moses had been in a relationship with a couple of women.
A
Because
couple of.
Sonny told us, Sonny told us that when she met him, he was with women. So
Right.
Destiny, that was never her man. Like
Never.
let's can we just do that first? Because I
Okay.
feel like and I've said this so many times. I feel like outside of this situation, Sunny is a cool chick. I get it, right? And I feel like people who like Destiny see it differently, and people
Hmm.
who don't like. Okay, like Trish comes in here, she cheating all over the place, right? Allegedly, because I don't know what they really doing in real life. But Sunny was Tisha's producer. Sunny did
Right.
know information from. I mean, from not Tisha's producer.
Destiny.
Destiny.
Blow pop.
She Destiny. So she does know vital information from Destiny about her man. She does. I'm not taking that away. But
Hmm.
if he is married and Destiny has been with this, because if you just do the 15 years, the man had been married, in prison, out of prison, divorced, back in prison, on house arrest.
Picked up
That's why
trash
he
on the
couldn't come
side of the
to
highway.
husband.
He did everything.
Yeah. So you've done everything. And then when Sonny got with him, she let us know that he was involved with women. So Destiny's
Right.
never had this man. She's just
No.
had an idea. Like she wanted to hold on to the idea. Because we really, in my mind, I feel like LeBerick tested that baby until he could not be tested anymore until he found out that is his actual son. So the reason for a test
Yeah.
is because Destiny seemed to not be on the up and up. And that may be
Right.
with
Because
Moses or
said
somebody
it.
else.
She said on the reunion when Carlos asked her has she cheated, she said we took breaks.
We took breaks.
Yeah.
That's exactly what she said.
She said we
Now,
took breaks
Tisha's
and
over
started
here.
laughing with that big blow pop head.
Now Tisha's over here being mad disrespectful. Like the girl walked up, she's in St. Thomas, and then Stormy like, "You get your bags." No, where you get your bags from?
Right.
Like y'all just
Like
and
girl,
like Kimmy said, y'all
you
just
can you
went to
show me
talk
where
to
to
her.
go?
That's so mean. And then what Nell talking about? Hell to the now. What are you talking about?
Because they had a plan and she didn't want they were not expecting Sonny to show up. So for her to do all that extra, God work in mysterious ways, don't it? What? So it sounds like y'all were like, man, oh, I wish Sonny could come on this trip because Destiny would lay into her. Then Sonny show up, y'all don't know what to say.
You don't know what to
You
do.
on mute then. You just looking around at each other. Go get in the van and wait for her to get her bag since you ain't finna go over here with her. Just acting crazy. And now I don't know what was in that glass, baby. Don't you
Oh,
ever drink it
it was
again. Ever.
too ever. I Let me tell you something. I sat there and watched Nell. I had to watch it twice because I was like, wait a minute. Are we she's upset about a place card? I said, if Mel don't go to their front desk and get some paper and a pen and write this woman's name on a card and put it on the bed. And even after Mel told her, she still did not go to the room. She went out
No.
there and got into it with Kimmy, talking about I'm sleeping in between both of y'all. No, you're not.
Nell was on
You're not.
120. That lady was
I was
so loud.
like, girl, it was crazy. Like
Like what?
Nell, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. When Mel gave them those bottles at the restaurant, And she said, I'm gonna
Hmm.
take my scary self on up here. I don't know about my husband. I don't know if Fletcher is what calms her. I don't know.
I don't know,
But
cause Fletcher seemed a little
clearly
scary.
he seemed a little scared, but it seemed like he must might be like, okay, that's enough. Okay, that's enough.
Yeah,
And
he do
she'll
do that
bring herself.
sometimes. He do be like, okay, hold
Yeah,
up.
he does.
The same way
Yeah.
he did her when they was at Tiffany's baby shower, and then they had to bring up what Tiffany said to Sheree, and then
Yep.
Miss Nell said something about, did you hear about Tiffany asking Sheree if her pee was good enough to keep the boy?
Yep.
And he was like, wait,
Yep.
hold up, that's
Yeah,
too
he
much,
brings her in. But
that's
the
too much.
thing is, Nell was so y'all, this is to all y'all. I could not believe a woman, a grown woman, was acting like that. I could not believe that. It was
I could,
lost on me.
cause you
And
have
then
your
Tisha,
own room. And all you talking
oh my
about is
God. And
just lay your license on the bed if you want your name on there so bad. Just take your license out your wallet and just put it on the bed. Cause you get on my nerves. Can somebody get her some water? Cause what are you complaining
then
about?
Tisha, then Tisha and Kimmy complained the moment they step off the plane. I wish my did what I Marcel needs to be here to get my bag. You been on girls' trip. Marcel ain't always there on the trips.
Right.
And then Kimmy talking
Marcel
about,
probably don't even take the laundry basket for you. And you talking about your bag. Go roll the bag to the van. We got to go.
we got to
Goodness.
go. We got a beach to get to. When I go on a trip, real talk, girl, I don't even have to eat. I be so excited. I be ready to do whatever it is that the place entails me to do. If I'm going to a beach, I'm ready to get on the sand with a drink. If I'm going to a city, I'm ready to get out in it. I ain't got time to be fussing about no beds. Girl, who man? Okay, let's talk about the bed situation. A lot of people were like, Mel is messy. Mel did this. It's Mel's fault. Okay, first of all, Mel paid for this trip. And I think
Period.
we all know that Mel paid for this trip. Because there is no way. Let me tell you something. P.S. Good P.S. The ladies from Bell Collective went to Atlanta to do some promo.
Hmm.
They were flown, taken care of, got per diem through OWN network. OWN,
Wow. Oh,
not a person, the network. So you know good and well, if Mel had some help, it would have been from the network. Because we
right.
all know allegedly what they about making. So
Shout out to
per
Winter.
Shanita, per Shanita,
Yep.
she said Mel footed the bill for this trip. Now I'm gonna tell you something. If you invite me on a trip, color me entertain, and all I got to do is show my passport, because that's what I expect to be shown. All I got to do is show my passport, and I just got to pack my bag. You can put me on a cot as long as it's the length of my body, and I got a pillow. I'll bring my own suitcase. I don't care where I sleep because I'm not gonna be in here all day.
Right. That was
Mel has
exciting now.
now. This is alleged. Let me go. Let me say this is alleged because I don't know what Mel has done. But in my mind, I feel like Mel has paid for this trip, and you got the
Me
nerve to
too.
come out here. At Tisha's from Bessemer, Alabama. It is two
Right.
hotels in Bessemer, right? I'm from a small town, so I'm not gonna see. We got at least five. Okay, we got three more than they got in Bessemer. You're not gonna sit up here like you stay at the La Parker Meridian on in New York on the Avenue, or you stay at Park Place.
Right.
This is not what you do, Tisha.
Especially when y'all just moved out of a dorm room. What you
In a
complaining about?
duplex, You've been living in a duplex. You don't even real talk, Tisha. You didn't really have no house since we've been knowing you. You've been on the move. These children have moved and been
Since
living out of a
season one.
backpack in a suitcase since for the last 3 years. And you got the nerve to
Good.
walk up to a trip that's paid for allegedly and complain about where you sleeping. And then, like Mel said, if you bring somebody that's gonna be on you, because she ain't paid for nobody else. Then he told me,
Right. She
no,
already told you.
no, no, I don't want nothing to do with that. I don't
I
want
want
nothing to
my
do with that.
I need my own bed. You did have your own bed in the room with two
Yes.
others. So just lay down.
And
Why
then
you
so
so and Kimmy
me and Kimmy gotta share a bathroom. And
and
why?
do
And it made sense. Like I know people not feeling sunny like that. I get it. But I understand why she gave the girl the room. Don't nobody want to stay with Sonny. Don't nobody like her.
right. And it
So
wouldn't have
you
made
want
sense for Sonny to be placed in the room where Miss Nail was because that's back there with them.
oh my God.
So why would you put her there? And
And
it was
then
the fact that Kimmy was so excited on that van. She kept saying, I can't wait to get here because I know when Mel do it, she do it good. I just can't wait to see what it was.
oh
And that baby
girl.
got up in there
Got her face
and saw
cracked.
that. I was like, I don't know why y'all back. Only thing y'all need now is Goldilocks. You three little bears. Just stay there. What's wrong with you? All this freaking complaining.
I could
Girl,
not. I couldn't. And
girl,
then so
go
when
somewhere.
Mia broke it down, when Mia broke it down and said, I know it wouldn't be a problem if Shanita or Lauren had come. And then so she thought she had her at that point. No, because it should have been done then. Oh, I almost cursed. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Girl, almost. Girl, I be here. I was look. I did like I'm like the camera not even on here. Wait a minute, girl. We did. First of all, y'all have planned to bring another person. So we know that y'all don't like Sunny. But if I bring you, if you my person, just because you my person, I'm gonna want you to be with me anyway, right?
Right.
If you are my plus one, if I say color me entertain, I want you to be my plus one, come to me. That means that I'm not responsible for you, but I'm responsible for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like I'm not gonna put you in another room down there with Mel and Shanita and Lauren, and I'm down here with Kimmy because this my castmate. If I'm asking you to come, I'm gonna have to have you with me. So it made sense.
It
And
will.
people tell us, "Mel know better than that." No, yeah, she did know better than that. That's why she did what she did.
Exactly.
But but people want to blame her. And I mean, I'm not saying, I mean, whatever. I'm not saying, I'm not trying to be on Mel's side, but it's just, it's easy to be on her side because it just makes sense.
Right. I'm gonna be on her
It just
side.
makes sense.
Get in where you fit in. And that's back there in that room with them three beds. Okay? You wanted a
Oh,
plus one. This your sister-in-law. You already told her that she gonna do what you say do. So go on back there and lay down. And Kimmy,
good
I
God.
don't think Kimmy really wants to be with Teacher anyway.
Let me tell you something. When Shanita had broke down what it means to be a friend, I think at that moment, Kimmy would have been like, Teacher, I can't fool with you no more. I can't fool with you because when Kimmy said that's the best definition I've ever heard of that because it was right. How do you act
Right.
after you don't get your way? And she sees how Tisha acts. I'm with you.
Yes.
Look,
And the thing
Laquan
is,
said the
Kimmy
millionaire should have
never
rented a villa
spoke
next
up.
door.
She never
You know,
said anything in defense. What the corner say here?
the millionaire should have rented a villa next door.
The millionaire should have raised up.
They can't rent over. They can't rent the next door,
Girl,
Laquan, because because
they
one of the millionaires can't even keep their store open. Let me
do
stay
they
on.
take monopoly money?
Let me stay on task. Let me stay on task because I would get off. But
Because this is about the only way they were gonna win it.
so then it was the whole watch her for me. Like when Shanita said that, Shanita kind of solidified herself as a fantastic. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. So, uh, when Shanita said what she solidified herself as a great reality TV star. I know she probably didn't want to, but she did because
Right.
that's the first time it has ever been put to Tisha like that. Even though Tisha didn't grab it, eventually after everybody tried to explain to her, it was the actions. It was her actions. Because when she said, I didn't say that, Tisha was sitting here, well, no, you didn't say that. That is insane that you would even think that you said it.
It was the way when she when Shanita said, watch her. The way Tisha body started rolling around in that chair, I was
She,
like, babe, it's coming out of her. It's
and
coming.
honey, it
Come
was
on,
this for
demons.
me. She's in our circle. When she
Ugh.
said that, I
Oh,
was like, Tisha,
mm.
why are you talking like that? Like it just bothered me.
That messed me up. I was like, girl, what is wrong with you? She in our circle. No, she in your circle, fool. She ain't in male circle. Do
That's
you
the
even have
thing.
a circle?
That's the thing. She is not even in male circle. This is not even these. You know what Shanita said? I wish I could pull the clip up. I might have to play it. But what Shanita said on her live last night, and it made so much sense. She said this trip was like Mel giving an olive branch, right? Let's have them to come out. Let's see how it goes. Let me just play it. Let me play it. I'm gonna play you a little of it. So y'all, let's listen, y'all, real quick. I think this is it. Imagine you paid your own money. Listen. I'm about to say this, and maybe Mel don't feel. This thing, my phone gonna die soon. Can you hear it? Imagine you paid your own money and invited some people to a trip that you already knew that it wasn't on the best of terms, but you was like, you know what, I can make something shake. Like maybe this will be the defining moment that we can reconnect in the relationships that we once had, and you ain't even been there. You ain't even been there that long. You ain't even been there like 48 hours. Matter of fact, people walked in the door, man, how would you feel? Y'all talking about defend that. Defend that wasn't even in the house 24 hours and you mad. Y'all mad at me? Y'all talking about she brought a pit bull, somebody to fight her battles, a big back and all that. Why y'all not mad at the people who came in the door mad? Exactly. Couldn't they wait 24 hours? So it's like they came. You talking about Mel had a what's the agenda she had? To invite y'all to
right.
lunch? Exactly. What was her agenda? To invite you all to luxury. She said you never tripped like Melody Cherie trip.
Right.
Then you get
So what was the
here,
point?
it doesn't look like you paid anything, but you didn't pay anything. You got the most to say.
Coming
And then you
in
got,
with the stank
wait a minute.
face.
Somebody said something. Somebody said something about Wanda. What did they call Wanda? Then Wanda talking about you better be glad I wasn't on the trip. You was never gonna be on the trip.
Never.
That never was gonna, it was never
Girl,
gonna happen,
what,
ma'am. You were never gonna be on the trip.
baby? Spud
She said
swear that people ain't scared of
she
her.
dropped a lot of dead. Do what?
Ain't nobody scared. I said Spud really think folks scared of her. Ain't nobody scared of you. Get away from us with this. Like
It's
you
horrible.
always got
It's
something to say. If
horrible.
you look at her before all the losses start happening and look at her now, she is
Mhm.
drained. But she won't stop.
Who you talking about? You
Spud.
talking about Tisha or? Oh yeah.
Now I'm talking about big Spud, not little Spud. She won't stop. Ma'am, will you please stop?
Would you
Do you
please
have the
stop?
nerve to talk about somebody? Yeah, talk about your daughter.
Would you please stop?
Oh
And
my
it's so
God.
crazy. It's
Okay, can
so
you please
crazy.
explain to me what was Trisha's point of when Kimmy and Tisha were out there and Tisha was like, "This is just disrespectful," and here come Mac tonight talking about very, very. Girl, what are you
Girl,
talking about? How did you even get here?
oh, this is it. Wait a minute, pause. I got to go back to it because this is right here. Girl, when I saw this right here, Wu Tang Wonder, I was done. I mean, I had come done yesterday.
No, Wu Tang, Wu Tang, Wu. She got to be ODB then.
Girl. Oh, I was sick. I was sick when I saw that. But wait a minute, what is this? Oh, my camera. Hold on. Okay. So, uh, what was I saying? Oh,
We trying to
so
figure
I
out
don't know
why
what
Trish
Trish.
had so much to
I
say.
don't know what Trish. I don't know why Trish was out there.
Me
I
either.
don't know why she had come out. Like, why had she come outside? I don't
Talked
understand it.
about. I saw them take off and they were pissed. So I was trying to. No, we don't need you to see nothing. Let them
And
stay
then
out
it's
there.
sad because, and it was sad because Sonny. I mean, I'm just gonna talk about what I saw. You know how it's so uncomfortable. I've been in that position before when you've been in a room and people don't like you, you know, and you haven't done anything to them, right? Now, if it was a room full of destinies, then okay, Sonny probably could feel a certain way, but it wasn't a room full of destinies. Destiny wasn't even there yet, right?
Right.
And these girls don't like her for whatever reason. Like Destiny and Tisha really not checking for Destiny like that. And Kimmy kind of has a little allegiance to Sonny because she got to act a certain way. Because Sonny was there for her during when she got her diagnosis.
Mm-hmm.
And let's talk about the diagnosis. Why are we not talking about that? Why are we, like you said in your thing, why are we talking about a mom and pop shop? What is, can we talk about something that makes sense? There are plenty of
No,
women who there are plenty of women who have gone through what Kimmy has gone through and have had the same experience that she's had. I'm sure a mom and pop shop is not something they would like to hear from her. We would like to know, how are you doing? Are you sleeping? How is your hair growth? How is the hair? Are your eyebrows back? Have your lashes come back? What are how is your libido? Like, there are some questions that need answers, and you could really have a real reason to be on this show, Kimmy.
but I don't think
Maurice is
she can.
null and
I don't think
void.
it's
He
gonna
is
happen.
null and void. Do what?
I don't think it's gonna happen because the elf on the shelf don't want it to happen. He just want the
Not the
mess.
L for me. Girl.
So it ain't gonna happen. All the stuff that we want to hear and see won't happen because he wants mess. He is the downfall of Love and Marriage Huntsville. That's how I feel. He not fit to do anything else.
Hold on, hold
It's like
on,
he compete. What?
hold
What
on.
happened?
Wait a minute. Let me see what damn Pam said. Uh oh. Oh shoot, I can't get this up. Hold on a second. Let me just put what Pam said up here because she was talking about Shanita real quick. She said, telling a little of my business, but I've talked to Shanita via DM about unaliving to help someone I follow on TikTok because I know only for my stepson to do this June 30th, 2024. So that is heavy, Pam, and I'm sorry that you have had to deal with
Yes.
that. But I hope that after
Hmm.
listening to Shanita, I'm sure she gave you some things that could help you along the way.
Right.
I hope that happened. And I'm sorry about that. Um I just feel like they are missing the mark. They're missing the mark of what the show used to be. It could be really good. It could be good, but they won't do it.
No,
It could
Carlos
be a
is
really
not
good
fit to
show.
do that. Carlos is not. I don't know what's wrong with him. I don't know if he get off on this type of mess. I don't know what it is. But to always make the excuse, well, if it was more positive, would nobody watch? Ain't nobody watching it now. They watching it on Instagram. That's why the
They
ratings
watched it on
they just keep dropping. You
they
don't
put
get it.
they put four sides on Instagram and had the whole show out there on Monday.
It's like you're not getting
And
what is wrong. I don't
it is
know
crazy. But
what is wrong with him.
I would hate for people to see me out there acting like that. Like Tisha, when Tisha said I want to go back to Huntsville, I would have, if I was male, I would have got a fast track flight emergency license and took her right on back over to the other side of the land because you got to go. You telling you want to go to Huntsville and you're in St. Thomas?
Right. What do you think? What do you think Kimmy's response is going to be at the reunion if Carlos asks her about her reaction to the room.
If Mel hadn't have said that her and the other two ladies could take the room, it was because something we just felt like since we've been here the longest, we've been here, that we would have the bigger rooms. I mean, like we had to share a bathroom, but y'all had okay. If they had given Tisha and her a bigger room, right? Because I don't know
Hmm.
how many rooms they had. Where
Right.
was Destiny going to stay?
Exactly.
She was
So
gonna
it's
sleep. Was she
mm,
gonna let? She was gonna sleep in there with Sonny?
mm,
Because I
that
totally
mean they would have
understand.
shit. They probably would have had to put Stormy, Trish, and Destiny together. And
Stormy,
then Shanita and
Trish.
Lauren would have been in the room that Stormy and Trish was in.
Okay.
That's the only way it would have worked.
Well, I just don't understand because I totally understand Sonny's room. Nobody wants to be with Sonny because you heard. Did you hear how Trish ran Sonny down? Did you hear her on that interview with Carlos and the dentist?
I can't listen to her.
Girl, she was like on vacation. She said she never talked to Sonny. She said, I never talked to anyone like that. Someone who would betray your friend. I'm like, oh, I can't. I want to curse so bad to get my point across. Y'all know what I want to say. I'm like, girl, you are married and on a
Right.
vacation with your boyfriend. You want to sit here and talk about Sonny, who happened to marry this guy who used to go with this girl and thousands of other girls. Y'all are not the same.
No,
Girl, she said, I'll
I
never
don't.
talk to her. I'll never talk to her. And then
Do
so she was
you?
like, and now she's like, I could be cordial. I don't have nothing against her. I could be cordial with her. I don't have anything to say. As she sits in front of Sonny, if Sonny had reached
Mm,
over and pulled that rabbit off the top of her head, then she would have thought she was cannot. I can't
not
with
the
Trish. I
rabbit.
cannot.
Do Do you think
Girl,
that Trish really wants to be married? I don't
no,
think Trish want to be married. I feel like she
no,
did not get a divorce because it was a way to try to push Ken away. Like he want to be married, but I
yeah,
don't, so I'm gonna hold out, and that might push him away. So how do you have anything to
yeah.
say about Sonny?
How do you have anything to say about Sonny? Anything?
Hmm. And then
And
got to
then
throw it
Sonny
in the
sitting
boy.
there. Then Sonny sitting there with her hair with her cap down low because she's like a turtle, like going on the inside because you got all these girls that got so much to say. And for Tisha to sit here to my, she in our circle. She's not in male circle, Tisha. And that's the whole and like you for you to talk about somebody's slip is showing, your slip is showing because you invited Destiny here to get it under male skin. But now that Sonny's here, she gonna get under Destiny's skin. And that's not what you wanted. But now you want to treat this girl mean and don't speak to her because this is helping your insecurities because now you can talk bad to somebody without somebody talking bad to you. I can't with Tisha. I cannot. I simply cannot. I cannot with Tisha. I cannot.
I would
I cannot.
never with Tisha.
I don't appreciate her. I don't appreciate her on my TV at home. I don't appreciate her on this laptop when I'm watching it on my app. I don't appreciate her nowhere. I do not like Tisha. I have tried. I met Tisha. I met her at a very low point in her life, and I'm not a mean, spiteful person. And that girl was she going through it. But the fact, and I know this was filmed before Kiki, so I had to
Hmm.
give her that kind of grace. But the fact that knowing everything she said before, like Tisha is not like her insecurities is what makes you not like her. You know what I'm saying? Because she speaks so heavy on stuff that she can't do anything about. That's why she can't put this Mesa Mila out. She got these 8 bottles she peddling every day because she too worried about what somebody got to say about her. Get your crazy stuff over here and sell these bottles and see if you can make $30 and see what you can do with that 30. Flip it.
Uh-uh. Ain't nobody
Oh
buying
my
it.
God. I'm sorry. I'm
Nobody.
so sorry. I cannot. I literally cannot with Tisha. I cannot.
Mm. The ballers that
Oh, I
she
can't.
had probably were the only ones on the show. Because what you selling,
The
you
what?
never say anything. She never say anything about the Macy and Mila products ever.
Never. Never. Never.
So
Never.
are they still in existence?
Destiny doing more than she is, and she's barely doing it. Let me get right here. I'm not bothered. Said Trish is cheesing in Mel's face, knowing that she's been with Martell. Now I'm gonna say this because I don't know that, but I will say she cheesing in Mel's face, and the story that Trish telling is just not very convincing. I'll just say that
Right.
because when you let me tell you what Trish lost me. When she said I can't remember we went to the gym or to his house, I was done in. I said, no need to meet. What you talking about? What you
And she
mean?
just sitting
What does
there
Martell house
with
look
her
like?
head down. Girl.
But somebody
Oh,
just said in these comments that they had gone back and listened to Ken's thing, and Ken was too good to be true. Trish and them too good to be true. Marquez over there crying like somebody stole his porridge. I ain't got time for it. I don't have time for it.
no.
I don't have time for
And
it.
what?
Them three right there can go. Like no, like literally those three can go right now and it'll be fine. We can just pick back up where we were.
Yeah. Because what
And
bag they thought they was gonna get exactly?
what bag? How much could they be making if
If they was looking for a bag, just go on over there to Amazon.
because they get paid by the episode. That I know for sure. Just like the dentist was saying, I know that's how you get paid. That's how they get paid. They get paid by the episode. So you getting 250. I mean, what is Marquez making? Marquez has come out of the bushes.
He might make it for like 11.75. $11.75. Shoot.
An
Cause
hour.
man,
How about an hour?
yes, an hour. That's him. Cause sir, what
And
go
you
back
just
over
right
there
here acting
with
a
Granny.
nut. Just acting a
Wait a minute.
nut.
Mm-hmm. They get on my nerves.
And then
Mm-hmm.
like, what is it? What is it that you're doing? Like let me tell you something. When I saw that message that Trisha had told that person in the inbox, cause see, the thing is, Trisha gets flustered. She don't know how to. Somebody need to give her some training, cause she don't know how to be discreet in this situation. The fact that she let it out that her, Ken, and Marquez are trying to get a bag and they had a plan, and Marquez kind of went a little rogue on the plan. The fact that she said that lets me further know, like, you're not as bright as a lot of bulbs in the box. Like it's something wrong with Trish.
Do you think Carlos will address that? Because you
No,
know he have a thing
no, because
about people saying stuff about editing.
he should have addressed it yesterday.
Yeah. Okay. Question about him. When
Not a castmate.
what's the boy
I'm
name?
sorry, question about
Marquez.
who?
Okay, so when Marquez said no, he said something about editing, and Carlos got heated, and he said, "No, no, let me correct you. We don't put words in people's mouth." Why is that always
Right?
his response? No, you may not put words in their mouth, but you sure know how to edit the ones that come out.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Like he really be talking to people
I,
like they slow.
but it's okay. Who was that? Somebody was like he needs to make a decision if he wants to be an executive producer or if he wants to be a content creator, because you cannot toe that line. Because as content creators, we'll get some stuff off. like Trisha Slow or Tisha da 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 or
Extra
whatever.
slow.
Extra. But as your executive producer and the boss, you shouldn't be talking to them about things like that. You shouldn't. You shouldn't
He
be
too
asking
close to
people
them.
about their bounce house situation, their bang bang situation. You shouldn't be asking people about things like that. Because as soon as somebody asks you, why did you leave and move and you don't talk about the African no more, then he gonna want to go to another subject.
And is
Because
because
we
when he
doing
was
what we
talking
doing,
to
we content creator, we get in the business.
right, and he kind of gave himself away when he did an interview. Him and Dustin were talking, and he was asking
Hmm.
him, "Well, how do you feel if somebody leave you or whatever?" And I can't remember what Dustin said. He said, "Well, if anybody feel like they need to leave me or cheat on me, then go ahead." Then I was like, Carlos, you kind of giving yourself away, baby, because whenever Dr. Heavenly say something about that African, that face change.
It changes. It changes altogether. But I feel like he just kind of doesn't know. I feel like he doesn't know, and I feel like it's like they, Lord have mercy, they film forever, so they working forever, and it's just not good anymore.
Do you think
And I
Carlos is
watch
smart?
it, and huh?
Do you think Carlos is smart, like intelligent,
Um, I think he is definitely. I think he's smart. I think he's smart. I think for everything that he's done at this point, you have to be smart, you know. But I think he's also just really messy.
or do you just know how, or is it that he just know how to play the game? Because I
He
would
knows,
think
he knows how to play the game. He knows how to
if
play the game but here's the thing. He doesn't know he doesn't know how to. Now he has been doing Love Marriage Huntsville for a long time. This is one of his most successful things that he's done, and Bell Collective is coming on behind that. Now I don't think he gonna have too much luck with Detroit because is Detroit even on? Does anybody even watch that?
I don't think it's on yet. I don't think. I think they
Oh,
coming on after the finale,
okay. Well,
after the reunion for Love Marriage Huntsville.
I just feel like I don't know. I don't know.
Cause
He's savvy. He's savvy.
I don't know.
But
I
I
would
feel like when it comes to cast member, he definitely makes favoritism. He has favoritism.
he
Now I don't
does.
know what's going on with Martell because Martell ain't been in no scene, so I don't know how that money flow going for him. But
I mean, he
I
could
think.
be breaking them off on the side, allegedly.
Oh, she said September 7th for Detroit.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay.
See, I would think as the self-proclaimed king of reality TV, you would try to run your Love and Marriage franchise sort of like Shonda Rhimes did TGIF. Run all your
Yeah.
Love and Marriage back to back. And then once
Yes.
they finish, roll in your Bell Collective and the other show. I can't think of the name of that show. You will be
Okay.
trying to be in a bigger position on.
Yeah.
I don't know. At least
Wait a
that's how I
minute.
would try to be.
Hold on. Trace, what you talking about?
What?
Girl, please, hold on. Martell did not get
Lord
arrested
have
like
mercy.
that. It ain't no way.
Say it ain't so.
Please say it's not so. I don't have the bandwidth right now. What?
Please say it ain't so. Tell me it wasn't when he had on that nutcracker suit. It
Hold on, you talking about
Nell
this?
and Chris's.
Hold on.
Yes, honey. I said this man right here. He need to be standing in front of a council. And one thing is gonna be his type.
Martell will be shaming his stuff.
Yeah.
He look like Iron Man.
And look at Goon. He's so happy. Come on, Boosie, baby.
Child, I heard Glenn to quit his job. Glenn around here doing trail rides.
Trail.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
What I heard, that word on the curb, child. They said Glenn said, I'm about to do something different.
okay, Glenn.
I mean, that's alleged. That's alleged. I just heard that.
Ooh,
But whatever.
Lord.
I cannot. I cannot. Well,
Whatever.
okay. We're gonna wrap this part up because I have a few more things to talk about. So, what do you think about the trailer for next week?
I think Destiny is gonna get on my nerves.
Hmm.
I really do. Trish, I want to see how they gonna throw in the Trish and the boy situation because it's like, okay, we didn't get her with Destiny, so we got to get her with this. I
I
need to
just
see how this gonna go. And Shanita said it's gonna get a little more spicy, and she'll be back to explain why she acted the way that she did. And I'm like, ma'am, don't be. You don't have to apologize to us because we
no, because
love you.
it's needed. The spiciness
Yes,
is needed.
we need this. We need somebody to, ride for mayor. We need this.
And see, that's the thing. Like those are Mel's real friends. And then Tisha talking about, well, why do you have to say single? Like you're picking on any little thing. Like you look like you're picking
Everything.
on little things. They're just single. They're not married, so they're single. Shanita's divorced. Mel is divorced. These are her
Right,
friends, like her real friends, like your real friends that you go on real girl trips with, and they not on the show. These are her people on the show.
right. Girl, you single too. So shut up.
I know that's right. But what about Destiny just going at Mel talking about her calling Big Ari? Like they just taking turns, and then
Yes,
Stormy going at Mel about the blogger who came to her warehouse. That girl
yes,
had nothing to do with that.
nothing. Like I said, it was like a set it off situation. I can see them sitting around the table saying, okay, look, I'm gonna bring up the slaw. And then you, Stormy, you bring up the content creator, okay? And then Trish, we got to throw your stuff in there. It was a plan. Ugh, they
It's
just so
horrible.
obvious.
It's so obvious that they have really, like, and I know people like, oh my God, Mel is the problem. But Mel is not the problem. If somebody is paying for you to go on a trip, if I pay for you to go on a trip and you come to me talking about a bed, I'm gonna ask you to leave because what I'm not gonna do is deal with you no more on my trip. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not,
Right,
especially if I paid for it. And then it's nice, regardless where you lay in your head. You lay in your head at night. It's not like you in in the middle of Jamaica, in the
right,
middle of it, outside the resort. You are staying in a beautiful place. Lay down.
right. But their favorite thing to say is that Mel is the common denominator because she always losing people. Well, if you were smart enough and knew how to subtract denominators, the denominator never changes. Mel ain't changed since season one.
No,
So what is we talking about? Uh,
I know that's right, Cat. Cat said I'll stop being friends with someone if they ever says a mess like that to me. Girl, bye forever. Like you walk up to me talking about I'm ready to go back to Huntsville.
Bye, girl.
Get it, turn
Get the
around,
swimming.
turn around, and go back to the
Got my
airport.
beluga whale, you.
I thought it was horrible. I thought it was horrible. I do have like we got a few more minutes, and since you're here, I will say this. We can do this real quick. I want to thank you so much for coming on Hot Topics today. I after I heard your video, like I said, I really wanted to see what you had to say. But I want to talk about Cam Newton. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm. I saw
Um,
it.
I have a new respect for Cheyenne, right? Dr. Bryant. She acted real crazy last night on that Basketball Wives. I did watch Basketball Wives. I didn't review it, but I did watch it. I'm still thinking if I'm gonna talk about it. But what is it that has them thinking that you just want to have all these children? You want to interrupt a woman's life for your selfishness. Like I know Cam got a little change, but you got 8 kids. Like, sir,
Mm.
why would you want to do that? And then you want, and your excuse, I hate that men's excuse for not being married is that I'm afraid of divorce. You ain't afraid of
Right.
breaking up.
Right.
You're
You
not
only
afraid
the
of breaking up. You're
you
not afraid of leaving me. You're not afraid of getting your stuff and getting out. But you got a problem when we got to go to the courthouse and they put a
because you
little
scared
change
I would
on a
take
piece
your
of paper.
money.
That's it.
Right.
Just say that. Just say I'm scared that because I'm not gonna stop messing up. I'm not gonna stop sleeping with women. I'm not gonna stop this. And then, oh, before people start leaving, let me put this up real quick. I don't want anybody to leave before I know this. Before you know this, tonight at 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern, we will be doing a DNC wrap up. We will have WD Mother, Two Raw, Two Reels, activist, and Elmer Saki and myself. We will be talking about the DNC and where we're going thus far. So I just want y'all to remember that. So if you're not doing anything, come on back tonight, put it on before you go to bed, and just listen to us have this conversation because this is a very important time in our life. Okay, now that has been said, I can go on. So I feel like he's just horrible. I think there's a horrible excuse that men use. I think they use that excuse to, and then they find these women who are okay with the excuse. Like he
Right.
paid for, he doing this, he buying me this, he taking care of the baby, this, and this. But you want to be someone's wife. You want to be.
Hmm.
If you doing wife stuff, you would like to be a wife. I'm not doing
Mhm.
wife stuff if I'm not a wife. I can do
Oh,
girlfriend stuff,
it's like you
but
got 8 kids. So there was 8 raw and y'all just steady opening up. Ugh,
oh my,
that's nasty, right? You cannot want that
oh my
that bad.
god, you cannot.
Ugh.
Knowing he about to go over somebody else's house, that is insane to me.
Like you do know that
Then
you
you
just
got,
that's ugh.
then you got
Mm-mm.
this. This is the last point. This is the last thing I'm gonna talk about. And we can talk about he adopted 4 of the kids. Who adopted 4 of the kids? I thought he had 8 kids. He didn't have. Winter says the chick. Hold on. What is this? Hold on. Let me see what she says. Somebody. Winter says the chicks. Oh, she talking about Love Marriage on Speed. My bad. Um, all 8, not his biological, but he still got too many. Oh, okay. But still, the fact that he wants God to send him more kids is crazy. He has 4 original and he adopted 4. Okay. Now, Dan Pam said he got
And
7 natural, and the lady he has 3 with, she had a daughter. Okay, so he didn't biologically have 8 kids, but he don't have no problem knocking down these women without going to the altar. I got it. I got it. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is hurtful. Doctor Judge Greg Mathis and Linda Mathis are divorcing. I want to know what is that about. I
mm,
want to know what that's about so bad because why? They had a great reality show. I reviewed the reality show. She seemed to be so in love with him. He seemed to be so in love with her. But I know everything is
mm,
not as you saying as it seems. I know that.
yeah.
But that's sad. That's really sad. It's really sad.
Mm.
And I really wanted to talk about basketball wives, but Jackie's back. Y'all know how I feel about Jackie.
Jackie's back.
You know how I feel about Jackie Child. I just, oh my
Yes.
God. Evelyn went and talked to Jackie. So Evelyn and Jackie are good. So Evelyn decides to bring Jackie on the trip, which is crazy because Jackie's not good with everybody else. Then she tells her to bring Cheyenne so she can kind of have somebody to hang out with when all the other girls don't want to hang out with her. Then Brandy and oh girl, Brooke are not talking. Brooke is still mad at Brandy. Then Evelyn then jumped hot at Brandy and talked about her husband sleeping with 302 women. Girl,
Not
it's a lot.
302. Mm-mm.
I
30.
can't with Jackie Crystal. Crystal, I'm gonna tell you
And what's
something.
the
I am
sister?
the
What's the sister name that's coming back?
Lori, Laura,
Yeah, the Go Gone sister.
Laura coming.
Yeah. Do you like her?
But now that I like Laura, but what happened with her and Jackie? Because Jackie was like, let's handle this right now.
Jackie always got an issue with somebody. So ain't no telling.
Because she was like, oh, Laura's back, so we can handle this right now. And I was like, do I want to just watch it again? Because see, if I do a review, it's gonna be that fast. It's gonna be that fast. Cause I'm not a Jackie fan. I just Jackie Christie messes that show up for me. I'm sorry. And you know what?
Aw.
Somebody was like, if Jackie leaves the show, they would need to call it somebody else, cause something else, because she's the only basketball wife. I agree. Jackie is the only basketball wife. At this point, they probably need to call it something else anyway. But because Jackie is the only basketball wife, I feel like Jackie acts that. That's why she acts like that. I don't know. I just cannot with Jackie. I
Maybe.
just can't do Jackie. I'm sorry. So what?
I did their issue have something to do with Jackie's daughter?
Who?
Laura and Jackie.
I don't know. That was a lot with Evelyn. But like Krista said, wait, Jackie cool with Evelyn and she exposed her for being arrested for prostitution. That's what I'm talking about. Like I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Yeah, cause you remember when I think her name's Chantel, I think, when
Oh,
she told Laura about how Jackie treated the other daughter.
Laura did have something to say about that, didn't she?
Yeah, it was about like her
Okay.
complexion and she would make her work out and stuff like that.
Um, hold on one second. What about Jaceel and Brandy? Well, Jaceel is a basketball wife. Okay, Jaceel is a basketball wife. That's right. I forgot. Thank you, blessed Tina One. And Brandy is a former basketball wife because Jason is retired. Right. Miss Hun, I will have audiobooks probably next year. That's what I'm going to do next year with the books. And they should be finished edited by September the 2nd. And I have a date after September the 2nd. So I will definitely let y'all know about those. But until then, hold on, let me see if I can show you. Child, this I've been wrestling and tussling with this. This is Rose with No Thorns. Y'all can get that off of Amazon, Barnes and Noble. Go to millichan.com and get them there. You can get Rose in the Wind there and Walmart.com. So you can get that there. I'm trying to think, is there something else? But yeah, I just feel like Jackie is just I don't know. Jackie's the worst for me. She's the worst. I'm gonna put them all on Audible next year, Crystal. Right now, look, y'all, I can't get past Jennifer and Christian. Yes, my the book will be out in September. The Audibles, I'm gonna do all three of them on Audibles next year. Y'all, it's a little pricey, so I'm gonna just
Mm.
give y'all Audibles next year. So right now, y'all gonna have to buy these paperbacks. So get the paperbacks. MillyChan.com. They're great books too. They're really good books. Um, what was she saying? I saw some. Oh, she was talking about Jennifer and Christian. From the paperwork, Crystal, it's $12,500 and it's already been paid. Now, when he was on Carlos's podcast, he broke down the 250. Right? He said that he had paid that himself some kind of way. I don't know, but I don't know, child. I I think Jen is losing her mind.
Yeah. Jen just a
Jen has
sucker for
lost her
love.
mind, and she's scared. Yep. And now this is her what? What relationship number is this for Jen?
Four maybe.
And it's four of the wrong one. You had hips and thighs, and you had Eric Williams.
Come on, hips and thighs. So she had Eric, hips and thighs. Who else? Oh, we found out about Cisco.
Cisco. Oh my
Oh,
god, I was so outdone. And then, girl, I had to go Google it, honey, and they were there together. And then what you call said
uh,
them, being together. I think, and now Tim is in prison for the rest of his life. Jen is a bad picker. She's just a bad
she is.
picker. Y'all know I was with
Mm.
Michelle and John. Y'all know I was with Michelle and Josh said something. Let me not say that. Oh, honey, I agree with him. Let me keep going. Jen is a bad picker. She's a bad picker.
Yes.
Tim's in prison for life. It was somebody else that did something to her car, and somebody scammed her with a dog. And then now you got Christian. When Christian sat there on that couch and told us that Jen won't let him get a job, I looked at him like Jen looked at him. And then when he said, "Oh, this is a little tea. Thank y'all for sticking around." So the dude that the reason Christian wants to be a bartender is because the dude that introduced him and Jen, I'm not gonna say his name, but Jen saying his name, that he works at Nobu, and Christian wants a job like that because see, it's the vibe of everything, right? Christian
Mm.
wants to be a bartender, but Jen's friend. I'm gonna let y'all just put y'all little points into that. I'm not saying nothing else around that. Just figure it out yourself. But she's not a good picker.
Mm.
Jen need a man
Yeah.
that like drive a bus or own a gas station. Somebody with a job that he can go to every day and everybody can go into the job. Because honey, these men that's buying these watches and going on these trips
She just need to.
because
I don't know. Maybe she just like being in a relationship.
why would Jen put those pictures up on her page? You are involved with a man who is on probation. You know the people looking at you. Like I went over there to get them. I said, I know Janet took these pictures down. I know she is taking these pictures down. I sound like Wu Tang Wonder. My bad. I know she is taking these pictures down because there's no way she has these. And the feds, they out here looking. Child, Italy, Rome, Paris, limoncellos. I was like, Jen, he can't even leave Georgia, and he has left the
She.
United States
Mm.
of America? Okay.
She don't get it.
She don't get it. She don't get it
She
like
don't get
Tisha
it.
don't get it. Her and Tisha could be fast friends. Fast friends. I could see it. I could see that.
Oh no. Uh, maybe.
Oh, okay. Girl, I was like, I don't get it. But yeah, we're gonna y'all, this has been an hour and 30 minutes. This has been fantastic. And I got all my topics out. I'm going to see how topics is going to go next week because next week I'll have a schedule. So I will be letting y'all know for sure how hot topics go next week. So we will be on a schedule next week for real, all of us. But I want to
Okay.
thank Color Me Entertain for coming up. I think you did fantastic. Wait a minute, Miss Baker
Mm.
said, "How did Christian get a passport?" I'm guessing Christian probably went back there like they did on I was about to say, like they did on what was that? On Goodfellas and
Whoa.
made him a
Yeah.
passport. But he probably had one. He probably had one. He probably didn't surrender. He probably didn't have to surrender his. Well, he probably maybe he didn't have to surrender his passport. Maybe he had one. He didn't have to surrender it because I know he didn't get a new one.
Mm.
But like I was saying, Color Me Entertain. She was a little nervous.
And I'm
She did
still nervous.
great.
You know, I gotta love you, Millie, to come up here, but
I love you too. But I just want to, you did a, I just could not do this conversation without you
mm,
because when I listened to you, it was so many points you made that made so much sense. And I was like, even down to the part when Tisha said circle, it drove me insane when she said that.
ugh.
I just couldn't.
And all them hand
I just
movements.
couldn't.
Good. Okay. Tisha
And
is
I,
my
you know
Jackie.
what else bothered me? You know what else bothered me? You remember when Mel was trying to explain to her about them rooms and she told me some, the mosquitoes. I don't know why that bothered me so bad. I don't know
For
why
real,
that
like
bothered
girl,
me.
ain't nobody biting you through them doggone pants. What you got on anyway? Oh, these mosquitoes. Oh, these bugs. Girl, you don't feel nothing.
It just bothered me. And I know people gonna watch this be like, oh, she's a hater. I am not a hater. I'm here to tell you, I do not like Tisha. So there's no
Exactly. I'm not a
hating. I
hater.
don't have a hating bone in my body. She is not my favorite person. So so
And
that
it's
your
not.
your question has been answered. So that's it. The wind is out of your sail. It's a wrap. So now you know. She's not a nice person. She's not a nice person. She's just not nice.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Anybody who can anybody if somebody pays for your meal, you don't say, I don't I don't usually eat from this place. Guess what? You ain't gonna eat from this one either. Bye. I mean,
This
it's just wrong. I'm sorry. It's ungrateful. Somebody said that earlier. Just ungrateful.
and
Very
Mel,
unlikable.
she best believe that if Kimmy or Tisha have the next trip, they gonna try to pay her back.
Yeah. But the
Or
thing
they gonna
is,
be like, see, we ain't gonna
what they
do it
gonna have
like
to
she
trip
did
with?
us.
What they gonna have to trip with? Because Marcel over here with this black trying to keep it open, and Maurice over here trying to stay out of court. So you ain't got to worry about that coming up no time soon. Because then you'll get another trip like Houston. This is their
I mean,
first real trip.
they might go to the park.
And they have Mel sitting in the sun. Ooh,
Yeah.
child.
Girl, we ran out of tents, honey.
Yeah, she's just hard to watch. And I just, yes, thank you, Love Key. Like, she's just hard to watch. She's just really, and I'm just saying, like, you have to understand when I had kind of no way of going past her without passing her because she was on the other side
Hmm.
where I had to get in my Uber. So I was like, well, I know who she is. She knows who I am. So let me just go and get this over with. And I was just like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry about your cousin. I absolutely love her. I spoke to her, whatever. And I was like, I know I may not be your favorite person, but I mean, I just had
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what to say about Tisha. She is very unlikable. I'll just leave that there. I'm gonna go with you, Kat. Very unlikable. Just unlikable.
Yeah.
And I know people like
Listen.
her. Look, the T Squad. Shout out to the T Squad. Um, y'all keep her going.
Mm.
Y'all keep her going. Y'all keep it going. And Wu Tang, holla, Wu Tang wonder she'll have something to say. But you always know when something happening though, because she'll come out and say something. And let me say the last thing. Have you noticed about Maurice
Right.
when when Maurice is around Martell, and when Martell is right there at the cusp of letting some information go? You ever see how Maurice just get up and quarterback that thing? He always like running interference. And you notice that?
Man, what? Yeah, he
He
sure
either
do.
doing
He
this,
always have to put his hand in the middle of
he
his
always
chest, like he trying
yeah,
to hold it back.
yeah. Hold on. He was the one even told Destiny when Destiny was telling Mel something about you want me to tell what it is? No, Destiny, don't do that.
Right. Yeah,
He don't
don't
never
do that,
want it
Destiny.
out. He don't
Yeah,
never
because you
want
don't
it
want
out.
your teeth spilled.
She said, "Where's the T squad?" I don't know, child. I don't know what.
She brought him out on stage on the season 5 again.
Are you serious?
Yeah, them two puppets. Shoot. It was the members of the T Squad right there. Shoot. Yeah,
Oh,
she had it with her.
I'm out. It's time to go.
That was them.
Oh
Hey.
my god.
Mm-hmm. Hey, that was her squad. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh my
I know
Jesus.
y'all saw.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord have mercy. Well, y'all look. Color Me Entertained, this has been lovely. And I want to thank everybody for being in this chat. I appreciate y'all for coming here. Like I said, tonight we will have a DNC wrap up. And if you can't make it, please watch the replay. Please comment, subscribe, like, share, all of those good things. I really will appreciate it. Um,
Yes.
and Color Me Entertain, you should be good now. You should not have any nerves. I appreciate it. And
Nah, nah,
well, just stay back and don't hang up yet. Let me say goodbye to
Okay.
everybody.
Thank
Um,
y'all.
Thank you all so much for being here today. And like I said, I'm going to let you all know what the schedule is for next week, so we'll know how our live hot topics will be going from here on out while I'm on the road. And it could change maybe one more other time, but I'll let you all know. I just want y'all to have a really good day, have a really good week. And it's your girl Millie Chun. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.